Gonna try the EdgarMTG blue blacklist. No Murktide, but Unearth. 4 Unearth, 4 Thought Scour. He won a live tournament this weekend, face to face open. I think some other people have been doing well with Zealous too. So a bunch of people 5-0 after he did. That drama about the commander people, I don't know what happened, but sounds like some peoples were jerks to other people. Then it was like honestly the most cheeringful thing I saw in the first like 5 posts was the passing away of Dikembe Mutombo, and just like it was Obama like being, thanking Mutombo for all he did, and that was like the most quote unquote cheerful thing and positive thing I saw on Twitter. That's how to get you to deliberately put content at the top of your feed that will make you emotionally invested in negative emotion. Yeah. All right, what's the commander drama? Who was a jerk to whom? Thoughtseize. Well, good thing I have trips. Trips to a master. Let's go. Hey, Bobby. How's Spain? How's the Mac Mansion? The community harassed the commander people. Who the people who decided to ban the cards and then people got pissed. The commander RC all resigned and handed the reins over to WotC after the backlash from the commander bans. Yeah. Sounds like a healthy decision for them. Yeah, the person I saw kind of sharing her distress was Goberthix. Hope I didn't butcher her. And sounds like she had a rough time, so that was, just sad, I guess. By backlash, Jacob means death threats? Dude, I can't imagine. It's so tough because on the one hand, they're like, it's like 99.999999% people who would never ever do anything and just being like gigantic trolls. But on the other hand, like, how can you not react? How can you not like, dude, people are just awful behind a screen. All I see to have all my support and sympathy. Edgar, please no like victim blaming or justifying like people's heinous behavior. Let's not do that. Dude, we're talking about a hobby. We're talking about a bit of money in a hobby. Should probably just take it, right? Just in case they have. I don't want to have to use a force if they have like them. Estonian Nightmare would probably be tough. Double counterspell is nice here. Tuesday, River Thoughtseize. Look at LSV tweets. I think he made a good point. You can link reasonable takes in chat if you want. I already opened Twitter once today. I see Dry now. What's up? Just in case I have another Bowmaster, I'll fetch first. Is a Greasefang Flage deck possible in Modern? What's the combo between Greasefang and Flage? Does Greasefang bring back anything but vehicles, or a different Greasefang you're talking about? Confused. Just Mardu, the Mardu. Well, different line. You're still relying on the graveyard, so not that different. I don't know. Boar's Greasefang could be good. I'm sure Spike has built it and played it at some point. I mean, honestly, you can put Flage Arena of Glory in a lot of decks and probably have it be pretty reasonable, as long as you have enough cheap cards. And yeah, as long as you're playing a bunch of cheap cards, wait to fill up the graveyard a bit, Arena of Glory, Flage. You're probably gonna have a worse energy deck, but probably won't be completely unreasonable either. All right, we need to dodge. Thoughtseize would be kind of bad, but not even the end of the world. Now we have a blue card for our force. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, they do have enough to bring back Flage 2 turns in a row almost. Flage Sun Titan, let's go. Yeah, they can bring it back 2 turns in a row. I need to draw a lol something. I should have probably main face Thought Scour in case I drew Unearth, or even if no, we don't have played the frog right away. They didn't use Arena, right? So let's do it now. See what I draw. I ended in response to Thought Scour. That was kind of good for me. Alright, I'm getting got by Flage. I didn't draw. I need my high impact cards. Get fetch first. No, I need to save the fetch for Fatal Push. Alright. Yeah, Flage is getting me goods, and by the time I rebuild, I might be able to play Flage again. A lot of damage still, putting me down to 6. Five. That's the one Scolding I swapped for Spell Snare. We'll see. Blatella, thanks for all the support after over 2 years. Appreciate you. Hope you keep enjoying the stream. Chat, how would you structure the big cube event as far as prizes go? So it's 4 damage. You could do 2 assumptions. You could assume, so there's 540 cards. 360 of these cards are going to get drafted by the players. How would you split up the prizes? The 180 cards left? Would you do... I can't even attack, right? I don't think so. They take it? Just a lethal. Yeah. Also, would you do single a limb, double a limb? As far as the format of the tournament goes. The format's gonna be, they're gonna do Rochester drafts, so it's more exciting for people who watch. Hello, highlight to go. Isn't it just keep the pick? I mean, I think that's what. Oh, funny. It's not a spell snare. I think that's what they're doing for the 100 and 360 cards, even though I'm not sure it's set in stone. I mean, you could imagine another system that'd be maybe more convoluted, but potentially more fair. As an additional cost, cast a spell, exile 6 cards from a graveyard. Manifest Trend. Yeah, I mean, just interested, like, just if you had free reign. Ideally, I think you would want to make it as fair, like, reward the players who do the best, but also keep it somewhat, you know, make it so that everyone gets a low price. Because I was even thinking, what if someone opens, like, no power, nothing worth anything, and then someone just opens a bunch of power, and on top of that, they have a better deck. I mean, you still got it. I think they're still getting their trip aid, and you're gonna get some value out of the cards and stuff, but it could still be a bit of a feel bad for some people. Again, probably someone's gonna get very little compared to the others. Are we belching? No, I'm just gonna test this deck in Modern, and then in Pioneer, I'm gonna play blue-black. It's blue-black day. The card's nice. It doesn't care about Bowmaster at all. I've been thinking about the deck though. I mean, these spell snares were pretty bad. I think I would just go back up to 4 shoals and play maybe 1 into the maw in the main deck. Because basically what I did is I cut the force counter, the force flare, and the force shoal, and I tried 3 spell snare and they were super awkward, so maybe play like, yeah. Maybe put the 4th shoal back in, play maybe 1 into the maw main deck, because it's kind of nice because it's good against Static Prison. If this Static Prison your Belcher, you can just bounce it and kill them for 4 mana. And just like, it's a fine card. And maybe the last card could be like 1 Scolding, or it could be anything really. Maybe there's a card where I was even thinking about maybe playing one of I'm Dead, Xaxes. Oh, they punted, they didn't sack the token first. And you might have something else. Dimir, the true Shuji, you're a Dimir mage, right? Alright. Seems like I probably won't. Well, these cards. Maybe some Harbinger. Spell Snare is probably pretty weak. Everything else seems quite good. I guess Force of Negation. They're playing the Nightmare version. Oh, I definitely want the Graveyard 8. I think the stock list usually plays 2 Nightmare. Harbinger is probably also really good against them. Maybe I can be greedy and cut Sync when I cut Force of Negation. I want all the cheap cards. They do have Bowmaster. Maybe I can trim a tiny bit of the cheap cards. Oh, but then you have to enable Oculus. I've been enjoying Tamiyo main deck with Weir. Are you off Tamishi? I should play more with Tamishi here. If you've been tuning the list and you want to share, I could give your list a try at some point. I'm not gonna guarantee like soon, or at all, but feel free to share and we can discuss. Happy to discuss the deck. Why did he break MTG? Why did he break Modern? I don't know, because he wanted to win a Magic tournament, so he figured he should play a good deck. Do we want Harbinger on the draw? Harbinger Deluge, I guess, is a little awkward. Alright, I'll do Nor Harbinger on the draw, and maybe we'll try and get them in game free. You want a face-to-face game open, I think. Odin board out all forces, protecting Frog or Oculus seems like a nice path to victory. Also, and Bombardment also must counter. I would board in only some Harbingers. What do you board out, though? You just trim on Unearth and and considers and stuff. So I mean, I already boarded out of the land while it's sync. I don't want to start cutting all my cantrips. Trim consider. I mean, obviously you can always do that stuff, but let's take a quick look at current Archaeologist, Specimen, Tameshi, 2 Tamiyomain, 2 Preordain, 2 Veil, 4 Flare, 1 Force. I don't really get the Force back, but maybe it didn't be good for you. 6, 12, 16, 20, 24. Okay, 24. I think 24 only 2 Preordain is maybe a little low. Yeah. I mean, unless there's a ton of blue decks all the time, I don't get Force and Pact in the main a ton. Especially in Weird, because like Pact feels like Pact would make more sense if you don't have Lotus as much. It means you don't go Belcher, kill them right away. You go Belcher and you need an untap. Seems like that'd be spots where Pact is good, but since you're playing Weird, you already have more ways to like get the insta kill, and you don't need Pact as much. I don't know, I played against very few blue decks. I guess that's not true. I've been playing against the frog deck a lot. Thing is, viable to play Creativity Jaunt was Cascade Rhinos. Creativity Jaunt was Cascade. What's Cascade Rhinos? I'm not sure I understand your question. That is tempting. It's a little slow, but 6 cards. I would play a Bowmaster, a fetch land, another fetch land, a Deluge. I think I should probably keep a high impact spell at some point. Copies of Demonic Dread and Rhinos. Oh. So you're playing kind of 2 decks mashed in one? I have no idea. Was that Outburst? That Outburst still being legal? I mean, if you have a list, you can share it, but sounds kind of clunky and not functional. Alright, hopefully they don't have a bolt for their cat here. Would probably keep spell when in doubt. Yeah, having a lot of furlongs against Boris playing the Belcher list. Yeah, I'm not sure how good or bad my matchup is. I only have 6 cards. Alright, I don't think I need to get swamped right. I don't think I need to worry about Blood Moon. Yeah, it seems like I think the weird version should probably be a bit better against Boros, right? You do have like free pack that's pretty bad against Boros. Like you kill more consistently on 4. The One Ring. Okay. Well, as long as they don't find Arena. Even without Arena might be okay. These Bowmasters are obviously going to be pretty nasty. Hello. Froggers. No! Not like this. Big oof. You're going after Oculus. Well, I can bring it back at least. And they're not drawing in response? I have a Bowmaster. So I could do it now to always have at least one Bowmaster in play in case they want to draw cards. But then I have to chump. And I lose a token to chump next turn. Did they know about my hand? No. They could have gone for the kill. I mean, they gotta assume I have something, right? You have white-black mana up. So I'll do it now. So I could deal 1, 2. That's gonna deal face. Oh, they knew about one of the Bowmasters from earlier? Oh, I did the thing where... Good attack with everyone. I'm gonna get... I guess I should try and kill that Flage, probably. It's not like their life total matters a ton here. Let's set in the bare minimum and see what happens. Maybe better to chump with the 1/1 and play Bowmaster so another 1/1. But then they have a window where they can draw with the One Ring without me pinging them. That was my reasoning. Why not leave the hand in hand to protect the frog? Yeah, I was thinking just in case I flipped a 2, I might want to flip a 2 right away. But yeah, you're right. Forgot about frog. Oh, I guess I should have kept Bowmaster. Damn, that's intense. Okay, because they were desperate. Okay, nice. I guess I'll keep. Yeah, Unearth Oculus. People are talking about it in previous season. No one has really played with these cards. Alright. I'm gonna try to high roll here. Assume he's gonna have a 2-mana creature. And try and save that for Surveil. Be a little greedy. Alright, worked out. Min-max. Well, that's a good draw too. Thought Scour. Cost me a mana. Fills up the graveyard. Seems worth it. I don't have a creature in the yard yet. I think that makes sense. Could go deck damage too, if I mail him enough. It's also just a blue card, I guess. Blue cards for force, potentially. Nice. No Lotus Pack backup. Ooh, I mailed a frog and I drew a counterspell. Okay. Pretty solid. Okay. 2 top. Tameshi. Naked Tameshi? There's nothing in the yard? Seems all loose. I mean, I guess I only have 4 fail pushes. Oh, you know what? I should have got him Swamp. Oh, he's not playing Harbinger in the main, is he? I don't think he is. Oculus was Force back up. I like it. I don't think the games get especially great for me the longer the game goes. It's like... Oh, I didn't exalt. I don't think it's clear who the longer games favors. I don't think it's like especially great for me. Like if you think the long game favors you, you could choose to not tap out here. This way you have counterspell mana plus force mana. And that's why he played Tameshi, because he had also Tameo. Do I kill him now? Or do I kill it in his next upkeep? Right, next upkeep is good. But if you think the long game doesn't favor you, then you have bigger incentive just jamming here, hope. Like we kind of probably assume he did have Voucher plus Pact or anything already, so. Yeah, turning on my fatal pushes has been like quite bad for him. And he's playing free Pact in the main, but I mean, if he had Belcher plus Pact, he would have gone for it as soon as possible. I should have done it in response. Now he could just flare for free mana. That was so loose. Does it matter to have counter in the yard in my deck? It goes in the yard, right? Looks like we got him. A white mana? He needs blue for double blue, but he also needs white for Lotus. Yeah, he should have tapped the Lotus. He should have tapped the white, kept the white, and then he would have had like a white floating and double blue. Alright. Consign seems good. Thoughtseize seems good. Surgical seems good. He actually shared his list earlier. Yes, 4 Harbinger. Enabled Scream. It's kind of tricky though. The Fatal Push are kind of goats. Not goats, good. 8 cards. The Bowmaster are a little pressure, but they're kind of mids. Like the first Bowmaster honestly doesn't do that much. He has like 2 preordained. There's like Tameshi, Tamio, sometimes late gate, Seagate. Like there's not a ton to cut. Besides Bowmaster. Bowmaster is kind of your worst cards. Oculus could be tricky to tap out for, but it also just kills people so fast. I mean, I guess I could trim Unearth, but he does have counter. Maybe you just trim Unearth in this matchup. How many lands we have? 20? 24 considers. You could trim that stuff, I guess. Could trim Shoot the Sheriff. Could trim some of it. Like the first Bowmaster just gets breaked by a 1/2. Bowmaster is really only good if you have like 2 in play. It's also like a sub counter to me, I guess. I mean, I could cut Thought Scour on Earth, but then I'm drawing into less lands. Making your land drops is good. How do I pitch? Blue card for Force is nice. Blue card for... I'm gonna cut the Bowmasters. I think I can be okay without them. Then maybe trim. Do you need graveyard around to warn goes vacuum? Soft counter to Tameshi, I guess. Does Tameshi still does something? Still get to draw the card, maybe? Lotus Bloom exiled. Already a better start. Hey, this is bad. Maybe I'm just supposed to play fetch and then I can push or consider depending. Yeah, that was bad. Silly. Definitely tempting. Like Thought Scour is like, but in some ways, Thought Scour is almost better in a matchup where, well, if you're keeping Unearth, because he doesn't have a ton of removal spell. He does have counters, but so your creatures don't die as much, and you need to mill. Hmm. Might as well get Watery Grave, I guess. I think he plays Counterspell. Jari's Disruption. Oof. That one hurts. Okay, Lotus next turn. Don't counter the Lotus. Probably want to just counter the Lotus. Mana advantage is pretty annoying. And my hand's all clunky. Kind of just want to use my counterspell and be able to... It's obviously bad if he has Belcher Pact here. It's huge downsides. Not sold on my play. Okay, let's Thoughtseize first. See what's going on here. I'm not gonna force. Well, I can't. I mean, I'm not gonna play the frog. It would have been nice if you just played a creature here. Oh, he did. Oh, he has the mana for triggered ability or colorless spell. Is that a triggered ability? Oh, let's see. Wait, why can I target this one? That's a triggered ability, but that's not the one I care about. And that's the activated ability, obviously. Yeah, it makes sense. Perhaps we should have consigned the suspend trigger so the Lotus is gone forever. Ooh. That is maybe a good play. Oh, he's going for it? Oh, right, he can just keep doing it. Yeah, I didn't think about the consign. Good call. He probably has counterspell back up. Or maybe he's just casting where? Unless I get a couple looks at a Force of Negation, if that's his play. Could even just cast. Oh, I guess casting Seagate was no lands in play. Yeah, does that work? You counter the last triggered ability and. Oh wow, I'm such a fish. I could have done that. That's so random. I guess I should have done that. Well, no, I guess I was keeping mana for Consign. No, I couldn't. My play was fine. Unfortunate. Let's take a quick look at how he sideboarded. He brought in Crypt, unable to scream, unable to scream, Tamio, all the unable to scream, packed. Okay. I mean, push would have been decent. Goes Vacuum would have been decent too. I guess Goes Vacuum's kind of a win con too. Yeah, I don't need all these pushes. So excessive. Especially since you don't even always have a... Get to max Fred on the play. Since I get to deploy my Freds before he does anything. And then no push. Just gamble, no push. Potentially lose to Tamio. I don't hate it. The first push is probably fine. During a push. During one push is okay. Trimming Unearth. Could do Bowmaster over Unearth. Bowmaster over Unearth. Such a shitty clock. Harbinger against the mono blue deck. Or you mean he's gonna bring in Harbinger? I did lose to Bloodmoon the other day for the first time out of Boros. I did one more round in that challenge after I ended the stream and lost game 3 to Bloodmoon. I had not lost to Bloodmoon yet, but it was very effective. How do they win? After they don't mill themselves. Belcher doesn't mill you. It just reveals. They just one-shot you as Belcher. Also, I think you should have a Thundering Falls in your sideboard right now. If you're playing Belcher. I think there's... Even someone who has like 2 Boseiju, I think it's probably worth it to bring in Thundering Falls. You can even have 2. Depending on what you expect. Preordain. I'm not going to Pierce it because I have Consider and I need some lands. But it's definitely an option, I think, to Pierce, especially if you're going to tap out for Frog. Makes it less likely to have a follow-up, makes it less likely to have turn on Lotus. Can't keep that. Probably just win with this hand if Frog resolves. Just because I have a lot of counters. I guess he has, never mind, he has a pile of what's its face unable to scream. I'm silly. Definitely did not win. Good discard of cards. 1 power. I made him have it. Could not have it. Alright, at least we get a 2-2, which is nice. Even if he has unable to scream, and if he doesn't, it's going to kill him really, really fast. You should actually probably use Force of Negation. This way he has less info on what counters you have left in your deck. I mean, it's like super minor, but it is all unfortunate I didn't get to use my Spell Snare. But I think it's worth it to put a clock. Definitely. Super. Alright. Could really use a third land here. It's pretty good too. Yeah, if you know you're not bringing in graveyard hate, maybe you should this. I mean, he brought in a one crit, but maybe you should have like all the Thought Scours and Unearth. It's just like such a cheated draw if you ever. It's like so low cost, and you kind of need the cantrips to make your land drops. Unearth you can cycle if you're playing Drogo. Okay, this is the spot where you want to just consign, right? Consign was replicate, no reason not to. And then somewhat obvious, but what you do is you just counter the Belcher twice. This way, even if he has a pact, you can't fight over it. We need like Flusterstorm. And now we just win. Just off it. Can't win anyways. Alright. Alright, our numbers package has been really good every match. This game would have been tricky. With on Psychic Frog, unable to scream. It's kind of one mana pacifism, basically. Sorry, not sorry. Oh yeah, the IS flying, I didn't know, I forgot. I was like, thought you were blocking that way because you were dead no matter what. Of course the IS, of course I knew that. I totally didn't forget that I had flying. We beat Mardu Energy, it was really close. Our opponent actually punted game on. We should have lost. They had Bombardment and Bowmaster, and they just played Bowmaster before sacking their ability resolve before sacking the token, so they were one creature short of killing me. It was not their best play. I actually didn't know that for the first 1.5 league was the deck. Yeah, dude, I hate these I hate like I mean, I guess it makes I hate that flank's not at the very top. It's when the abilities are like in the middle, there's like text. They do that for additional cost, which is like I guess the way it's supposed to be, but it is like dodges Spell Snare and Scolding. Oh, I can't even cast it. Never mind. Not that good here. I'll be good next turn. You think I've sideboarded correctly? I mean, I saw you brought in Crypt. I mean, I think you definitely want all the Unables to Scream. And then Flush. I didn't see exactly how you sideboarded. I didn't see what you boarded out. So, I don't know. Oh, I just realized that you're not playing a single copy of Tamio. Wouldn't that also be good if it was on Earth? This vacuum could be okay. Probably doesn't slow them down enough to stop Murktide. Let's see, do I have bad cards? Force is bad. Thoughtseize in. And then Donna goes vacuum. This deck has trouble flipping to Mio. I mean, you don't really want to flip to Mio. You usually just want to make as many clues as possible. Isn't unable to scream super good? Is there not a downside? Sorcery speed doesn't fill up your graveyard. Are two downsides. I'm trying one Scolding over one Snare. It almost cost me a game. I couldn't counter Bombardment. I ended up counting a Raptor, so maybe it was a blessing in disguise, but I guess I should have lost that Bombardment. I don't know, I like freed up a sideboard slot. I wanted 4 Consign. I think that card's just too good in the matchups where it's good to not play 4. Like, I don't know if it's a 10 out of 10 because it doesn't completely hose at the end of the day. It's a 1-for-1, but goes vacuum, slows down Murktide. and then just acts as a win con in the long grindy games. Prevents Frog from getting fly. It's probably like not quite good enough, but maybe. Is Break the Ice not good anymore? Oh, Break the Ice is great if you can afford it. Consign is just way more versatile, I guess. Oh, Consign might just be better too. Sure. Oof. Answer. I think I have to keep 2 lands, 5 spells, right? But yeah, not loving life here. You need bow? Yeah, I mean, maybe there's some cards that are not necessary and you can afford more. Not sure. I don't have a sewer left to go with that. I don't want to play at sorcery speeds. I guess I'll do that, and this way beside the clue I can Bowmaster. And now I could push, maybe? More likely to have like a Scolding or something than to have exactly Spell Pierce. Because they could have Flusterstorm. Does anyone play Tidebinder? Don't want to find out. Don't want to F around and find out. Could Preordain be better than Consider? Well, you have the male aspect was on Earth and the instant speed, so maybe, but Thought Scour makes sense. Oh, never mind. You have Oculus too. You need 6 cards sometimes just to hardcast the Oculus. They're gonna have a counter though, 100%, right? Stern Scolding. People have a pile of these cards. Well, let them have it. Playing was the reads. 7 cards. Do you let them discard to hand size? I would play the game slow. I don't think being in a rush here is a good idea. Since they're missing land drops, I'll take any value I can get. I mean, I could try to out-tempo them, but look, they're literally discarding a fail push, so that's pretty great by me. I mean, that's like kind of best case scenario so far. Could cycle end of turn, I guess. Maybe I should have. Made us silly. I'll just play a frog. No, I want them to discard. I want to cantrip and get Bowmastered. Guess I'll just cast a frog, but now they're not gonna discard hand size. I should have cycled on Earth. I don't know why I didn't. That's silly. Not bad. Oh well. Milling like 2 win cons, not great. They're on 6 cards, they're not doing anything. Can get a Swamp for Harbinger.
Is DB_yellowhat the new meta in the NoSQL format?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Looks like they're gonna have an answer to everything I do. Yo, Kekiki. You know I don't speak Spanish, but thank you for the 45 months. Appreciate it. I don't speak admin either. Do I even have a land left? I think I'm almost out of lands. That could be bad if the game goes long. I need the Oculus, not Stupid Frog that died to fail push instantly. Hmm. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. And these extra fetches are nice for a frog anyways, on the end of the world. I'm gonna try to save Bowmaster for a Bowmaster and some out of removal spells. Oh, maybe I should have done it now, actually. That was so much. Looks like I'm gonna lose. I don't know what I could have really done differently this game. I could have just tried to like jam, but they were ready. They had like Spell Snare, Scolding, Push, Snare. They had all the cheap counter spells. Like, it's kind of screwed either way. And just exile a bunch of things and just have a lethal Murktide almost. Yeah. I need to shoot the sheriff. Well, Oculus, I guess, blocks a bit. I guess he never drew a fatal. He never drew a Bowmaster. I missed out on a bunch of damage. He's playing shoot the sheriff too. Merc. Goes vacuum on the play. -1 cards. Probably worth it though. Maybe Pierce, the game goes too long. Not interested. Could be good, but could be dead. Damn, mulligan in this matchup. Brutal. Keep. Get rid of Island, I guess. What'd you do here? Rid of Sewers. Well, I guess milling it plays around a bunch of things. On that. Hello, Macy. Your home, as in chat is your home. Very wholesome. Am I winning? I was. Now I'm playing a bad matchup, Dimir. My only bad matchup. You know how it goes. Surgical frog. Nothing left in the deck. No, as in I just literally got home. I was saying I was a friend. No, I get it. I figured. I was making a little joke. Damn, shoot the share is just broken. Force. And I played my land like a dumbass. I didn't expect Force in this matchup. It's so bad. Alright, opponent is bad. What can I do? Dude, Rosie. That was easy timeout. Yeah, I know. Monster. Monster had me on mute, clearly. What am I doing? Oh my god, I'm just not paying attention to anything. Life of a streamer. Life of a freaking streamer. All I might have gotten wrecked anyways. Maybe that kind of worked out. I guess I'm just dead. I mean, yeah, I mulligan on the play, being on the player. What am I doing? I'm just not even paying attention anymore. Well, I think I probably lose anyways. Just got outdrawn and played bad. Playing down man was really freaking loose. The top two work. Yeah, I mean, I never drew Oculus this match. Never drew or milled an Oculus. It would have been like, it was great. It would still be great. Probably a little too late now, but maybe not. Maybe not. No, just lands. Murktide was also really good for them. Both Murktide and Oculus. Soren Markov, not known for his grammar. Doesn't strike me as a character that would have great grammar. You're an old man. How does this have to do with anything? Shouldn't your grammar be better? Or do you just speak when you're in school, maybe, grammar-wise? I could see that. Ooh, Bronco. Should probably kill it right away, not let him snowball, but it's a little awkward for sure. Also lose to Bloodman. C'est les moustiques. Monobleu Lutri, ça semble cool, tu vas la jouer. Je l'ai joué un petit peu, mais c'était pour le fun. Plus que pour autre chose. J'ai une autre liste un peu plus carrée que je voulais essayer aussi. And a Goif. I have 3 cards left. Any Khazad Doom enjoyers in chat? I hear it's lovely this time of the year. Phoenix on Bronco. Okay. Damn, they're attacking with the Goif too. Means they have removal spell. Thoughtseize. 17. Yes, I'll take it. Like 2 more shots at an Oculus, kind of. Nope, nope, nope. I'm at 13. Take 10 damage. 11 damage. I mean, I don't know how else I'm supposed to win this game. Bowmaster. Something. The result-oriented police is in chat. I guess I need to be a little careful. Yeah, we literally haven't seen an Oculus in like 60 cards or something in the past 3 games. Oculus would be like insta GG every game. Just great. But yeah, these Unearths are a little lackluster this game, obviously. Should I block with Bowmaster? Block with both. I'm not in a rush. I can block with Bowmaster next turn, maybe. Attack, discard free. You get a Phoenix back. I'm at 10. You Phoenix, Death Shadow, I die. Oh no, the Phoenix is in play. Never mind. So risky. Not too sure what the sequence is here. If I try to do a Lucky Surveil on an Oculus. If I attack first. Attack, my opponent blocks. Just hope they have nothing, probably, is the best bet. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I should play the land first anyways. I don't want to keep the card just to have lethal. I mean, I guess I can cycle. Oh, well, I was not beating that either way. Red, black, Bronco, Phoenix, Death Shadow, Unearth stuff. I'll bring in Ghost Vacuum. And the Harbingers might get, could be a free win. I'm gonna cut Force. I'm gonna cut Spell Pierce, I guess. I think we could have cycled the Auto Unearth before discarding. Yeah, you're right. That makes more sense. Do you think the Oculus power level is enough for Modern? It looks like it so far. I win every game I draw it, I lose every game I don't draw it. No, not exactly, but been kind of almost that, honestly. Feel like these last 3 games I would have won if I drew or hit an Oculus at any point. Maybe slight exaggeration, but not by a lot. Player on fail push here. This is kind of good. Maybe makes them get Blood Crypt so they can push. They're getting theater anyways. When's the Pyro Prelim? In 2 hours. Hope to have time to finish this league, play another few matches. We're recording the podcast tonight, so we're going to talk about this deck. I wanted to play it a bit first. Maybe make a few changes. Alright, Frog is gone. Classic Harbinger. Yeah, podcast's been back for what, 2 eps, 3 eps, something like that. Oh. Silly. Well, maybe casting a frog is better anyways. Oh, you drew Swamp? That's unfortunate. What are they cooking? Could just lose. Fair. I guess you thought he's on the draw. Maybe I should trim some Unearth. They brought in Spellbomb. Could even bring in Consign maybe. The other triumph makes sense over Shoot the Sheriff. I have no idea. Maybe. Doesn't sound unreasonable. Probably his Harbinger's not gonna get them this game. Maybe I should have mulled a hand. Or maybe I won't get them. Nethergoyf. Let's play Flooded Strand. To just push it now? It's gonna be somewhat of a problem. We could have a Ragavan, I guess. I don't know if they play a Ragavan. I'll get Sewers. Second one. Spell Snare and push. Thought Scour. Cost me 1 mana, but it enables Oculus. Probably should keep it. A Trawler. Boldface. I mean, that's just too much damage. Just gotta kill one now and hope they don't have Bronco. Or something worse. Just hope they have reactive hand, I guess. Alright, I can log them out of the game if I can find an answer to what they have. Nice. Just double down. Harbinger is such a silly card. Draw Counterspell, mail 2, draw Counterspell, draw Bowmaster, draw Frog. Alright. I need a really quick break. They have 7 cards they're playing first. Mine's pretty cool. 1k store credits. You have a choice between like less cash and more store credit, or is it just store credit no matter what? That's because you never quote all the wonderful things I say about everyone. You only quote the bad stuff and you know it. And when I say you, I don't mean you personally, Macy, just Rumble? Are you ready to rumble? No way. Goose Rumble Beseju. What is it? Just Yogg, maybe? Yeah, the one exception. Would you board that portable hole against Junt like Lockdown? Or do you think it's good post board? Egra combo. I wasn't not too sure what to do with my lockdowns in that matchup. I thought on the play you didn't need them as much, maybe. You just want to counter their stuff and curve with counters into Planeswalker and Deluge. And maybe on the draw they make a little more sense, but portable hole. I mean, I don't know. Depends what all your other options. I don't have all the in and out in my head. All right, I'm gonna say go because I have 2 considers in hand, which could actually backfire to just say go with Bowmaster up. Spikes deck? I don't think Spikes deck plays Goose. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's a bunch of different versions. How's the energy matchup? I don't know. I beat it once, but it was really close. It's probably just close. Oculus has been really good so far, though. For the most part. Archetype was probably pretty good in some of the spots where Oculus was good. Yeah, I just screw myself over. Just go. Oh, land's so awkward. Land, please. Land, por favor. Por favor. No. They might not even have Bowmaster. They usually have Bowmaster when they say go here with nothing else, but... Wait, I don't have another island? Oh, it's, right. It's Marsh Flats. Hexmage? What are they hexmaging? Overlord? Oh, impending? That's a combo? Green Battle? The new black? Sure. I'll just counter the spell they're impending. Alright, I guess I'll just consider, and if they have Bowmaster, well, they probably don't play Bowmaster, right, if they're playing a combo deck. Wait, the Egra combo is familiar. Okay, thank you. Sooked, welcome to the chat. So hype by Dital. Ooh, a frog. I mean, familiar. It was pretty scary. Sounds like there's a lot of cards I have to count. Like any rumble, any impending creatures. I see madness. Dude, I don't see stuff on Twitter. It was on Twitter, I did not see it. When did he win the RCQ was? I was saying I logged onto Twitter to see Edgar's list this morning, and the least sad thing, depressing thing I saw was Dikembe Mutombo passing away and people just like praising him and stuff for the good he did during his life. That is like the nicest thing I saw on Twitter. And I only looked like at four, like the top four posts or something. What a hellhole. Yeah, he must have passed away like yesterday or very recently. Not in my house. I feel like I have to counter these effects, but maybe not. So what does he mail? I'm sure there's some value cards from the yard. Christopherson. Doesn't ring a bell. Grist, Brute Scale. Oh, it's a Brute Scale combo deck. What's the combo? Blades, Brute Scale. As he plays Saga. Evolution Witness, Halfling, Might, Bowmaster, Ballista. Make infinite mana for Ballista, and you just have like kind of a mid-range game. Unearth to get back all your
The killer
stuff.
could be anyone in
Pretty
Helgesund.
sweet.
That's over
Looks
7 people.
like people should start packing a bunch more graveyard hate these days. Like even against this deck on Orcish Oculus, like graveyard hate's kind of a beating. Mutombo was a legend. For as great as he was on the court, he was greater in life of the court. Yeah, apparently. I think I remember hearing about all the good he was doing, but I'd forgotten. Once a grave Igor combo with shifting woodlands. Okay. So I maybe should have countered that salvage. Kind of choked on mana, obviously. What was it, a TV show or commercial where he was just like I think like a commercial for a grocery shop or something. I don't remember. No, what was like one of the famous commercials he acted in? I forget. He just went around bashing people and what did I do? Oh, no matter what I do, it's gonna die. Right. Live and learn. Life of a streamer. I was the Geico commercial that I'm thinking of probably, yeah. I mean, I killed the Hex Mage. Unlike the Frog's gonna do a ton, probably, right? Just I think I'm gonna lose this game. Maybe Oculus will carry. Let's watch in memory of Blade Dikembe.
More problem.
Not in my house. No, no, no. Not today.
Jimmy, how happy are folks who save hundreds of dollars switching to Geico?
Happier than Dikembe Mutombo blocking a shot.
Nice.
Get happy. Get Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Oh, I'm just dead. I think this guy's channel coach for key. He doesn't talk, he just like explains stuff. Alright. Gonna bring in the graveyard 8. Gonna bring in these harbingers probably. Push doesn't even look that amazing. That's 6. That's black green creature 6 mana. How did they get it into play? By the way, I wasn't even paying attention. Did it just have 5 mana with tower and stuff? Someone clipped that video and puts Gap's face on his counterspells. Yeah, I remember the cereal and the cereal box just exploding. That's pretty good. Hex Mage removes times counter. Alright, Force, probably not the greatest. Oh, there's Shifting Woodlands too. Bowmaster doesn't seem great. Really miss the Cling to Dust in this version. Play a little Cling to Dust. I mean, it's kind of low impact. Well, the first one, and they're really long games. I mean, I'm sure there's a few cards he couldn't fit or didn't think about. I mean, is Sposh even that amazing? If I'm cutting Bowmaster, I should probably have like maybe Deluge, cut Spell Pierce. Nah. Rumble and Salvage kind of must counter. 5 lands. You have a few shots. 2 shots at a creature off Unearth. Let's just get rid of the Unearth here. Play Pithing Needle. I think this deck should have Tameo. I mean, I think any blue deck should have 4 Tameo, but right, all right. Citrus Supplier. Okay. And they got basic Swamp. Why is my opponent so smart?
Let's go.
You good? Appreciate it. And then play Thought Scour. Well, then you're not casting Oculus on turn 3 or bringing it back very often. Oculus has just been pretty great so far. Goon, thanks again. Thanks for the 22. The Oculus stuff is, I wouldn't say it's skewed. It's just been really strong, yeah. I mean, maybe it's worse than just playing Murktides and not having to play Thought Scour, but clearly it's, you know, it's fine. Edgar won his tournament, and people have been 5-laying with that list. It's not like it's very popular either yet. Hey, Cookie, glad you had fun playing that Belcher deck. I'll let him have that. I didn't want to play the Modern Prelim today, just I wanted to play more matches than just 4 matches in like 3 hours. I play many more, but a few more still. I really don't want them to resolve us. Rambling. Kind of giving my hand away here, but I don't care, I guess. Also giving away potential Surveil. I don't know. Close spots, tough spots. They don't have much going on yet, but probably goes really freaking fast once they
And
do.
another one.
Yo, Cookie, welcome back. Thanks for the 2 months. Definitely wish I just had a Murktide here. I will say. Play Harbinger, but then I don't have black mana. Could play Oculus and kill them really fast. Tameo Shoals Oculus, just saying. Yeah, I'd be down to try that. I want to try some just value mono blue at some point. And it gives you a good way to beat energy. Just big monsters. Slim Oculus. I really don't know. If I knew there was only like 1 basic swamp. I mean, they can't get basic forest. Pass. I'll just play Harbinger. I'll play Oculus next. I think if I play creature, it makes more sense to play Harbinger first. I have removal and Broad Decay. I know how Tarmogoyf interacts with goes vacuum. So 1/1 in addition. I'm guessing it's just a 1/1. Replaces star right. Replaces whatever is the bottom right. Yeah, I got wrecked.
Money.
Money, money, money. Let's go. Yeah, I got wrecked. CK Lau, thank you for the 17. Thank you so much. Hope you keep enjoying the stream. Yeah, I mean, definitely lost because Oculus was not Murktide here. I would have had Spell Snare mana up, no Abrupt Decay on it. Would have been night and day. Also, like, maybe messed up. Maybe I could have played Harbinger a turn before. Maybe they didn't have the... Okay. Connors and Murktide, I guess. Not sure they're interchangeable. Kind of. Did you read how Oculus gets cast? You have to exile card from your graveyard, just like Murktide. Seems like as interchangeable as they get. Seems to have effect on the game. They're both big flying creatures that kill your opponent really fast. Alright, goat, sorry, my bad. One's a massive eyeball and the other is dragon. True. What'd they get back? Stitcher Supplier. Really? Guess I'll block. He's better against energy. Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, Mark, that would have been much better this game, you know. But energy is a problem matchup, right, for blue-black, so... One card left. I guess I'll consider main, try and hit some lands. That's 14. I have Bloodghast. Close call between shocking and not there. Oh, it is dead. Target beats.